we woke up at 5 a.m., probably at 4:30, because of several explosions that were heard all over the city. And so how it looks like right now. There's no panic in the city, but still, as you said, martial status was declared by the president. And there are mentions in the social networks that there were also explosions in majority of big Ukrainian cities like Odessa, Kharkiv, Mariupol, and so on. There is no other news with regards what's going on, but definitely it's like looks like that everything has changed.
And we just heard sirena.
Yeah, and we just
outside.
heard a sirena outside, probably because of like some civilian alert or so.
And so what information do you have about the strikes themselves? Do you understand that those strikes are aimed at Ukraine's military capabilities?
Well, as for Ukrainian president, these strikes were targeted military objects all around the cities of Ukraine. Just for your understanding, Kyiv is located like 200 miles from the border or so. So around the Kyiv, there are like majority military objects. And according to the presidents, these explosions was like the strikes to these objects. I don't know which kind of objects. There is no sign of like military attack inside the city. As for like 30 minutes ago, so yeah.
You mentioned earlier that there is no panic as far as you're aware in Kyiv. Is this because you and other locals there had prepared yourselves for this very eventuality?
Well, basically, Ukrainians definitely prepared themselves for such kind of situations. Within the last months or weeks, a lot of people joined like the local defense forces, which are ordered, well, not ordered, which are which should keep the safe in the local communities. I guess almost everyone has such called alert backpack, also with the documents, money, in order to be ready, to go out from the building. That's why. I mean, it doesn't seem that Ukrainians are scared.
We learned from one of our correspondents in your country that many Ukrainians have taken up arms and been allowed to take up arms for the first time in previous days. Are you among that group, or anyone that you know has decided to actually arm themselves ahead of this situation?
Well, I do not have any like weapon in house, but a lot of people definitely are. So instead of buying like food and drinks, a lot of Ukrainians bought like the armor and the weapon. And so, yeah, it looks like that Ukrainians are prepared to all types of the situations.
What other preparations have you made?
Well, I mean, like basically common. So you gather your money, you gather your documents,
Provision,
you gather
water, gas.
Provision, water, in order to be safe, feed, warmed. And so you keep your fuel tank in the car full all the time. You buy a bit fuel, take a medicine, take your pets in order to get ready to be evacuated if the situation would rise to such type.
We've been told that Russia has made many cyber attacks against Ukraine, its institutions, its communications in past days. It's terrific that we are talking to you right now by this video camera. Just tell me if news broadcasts are still going. Where are you getting your information from right now?
Yeah, fortunately, all the internet connections are still alive. I mean, basically, Ukraine have spent a lot of efforts in order to keep it safe and stable. Yesterday, several governments' IT systems were attacked by the distributed denial of services attack. Personally, myself has been working for Ukrainian public procurement system called Prozoro. So Prozoro was working stable without any disruption. So with regards to the cyber attack or connection issues, there is no sign that something will go badly. Moreover, like the president put his decree, not like decree, put his speech via all available media, so like radio, television, and internet as well. So it was distributed through the messenger channels like within the seconds.
We're starting to hear some sirens, certainly through our live images coming into us from the capital. Can you just talk me through what else you've been hearing from your home in the city?
Well, basically, there were 3 explosions early in the morning, and
5:30 morning.
Yeah, at 5:30 or around of that, and then within 15 minutes, 2 or 3 more, and like the sirena several minutes ago, and that's it, without any kind of additional sounds from the city. So the roads are like the cars are moving through the roads, but there's no traffic jams around the city, as basically you can see on the picture. It's a center of the city, Khreshchatyk.
The UN Security Council sat late into the night in New York. The international community is watching. What is your message to them?
Well, basically, my message for all the international community is to support Ukraine in its war against an invasion. So we need to stop this as soon as it can be done, and we need to stop this criminal action
against humanity, against the all values of human lives and democracy. Yeah. It might be start of third world war if we won't stop it.
Yeah, basically Ukraine is one of the biggest European country, and it's hard to imagine that in the middle of 21st century someone would like to start their full-scale war in the center of the Europe.
The UN,
without any reason for this.
The UN Security General Antonio Guterres earlier said that the Russian president could be held to account for this invasion. Do you have confidence that he will be?
We will see. So like the European history have different areas. Hopefully humanity in the 21st century is pretty different from what it was in 20th century. Hopefully all human beings can stop this
act of terror, actually.
This awful situation, yes.
Kyiv residents Vasya, Zadvornyy and Pratsyukova, thank you for speaking to ABC News. We wish you well and we hope to check in with you again shortly.
Yeah, thank you very much.